I want everyone to understand how important insurance documentation is. The great thing with insurance documentation is if you get it done right, claims come back and they come back paid. A lot of the claims, they're still going to come back and they're going to audit you. But what will happen is we know ahead of time, because our offsite team's done such a great job with documentation, that we're going to be able to fight those claims really, really easily. So let's take something as simple as a wheelchair. They're going to audit that wheelchair to make sure that a walker and a cane have been, say, hey, so-and-so can't safely walk with a cane without fear of falls, or with a prior history of falls, and so-and-so doesn't have the strength to use a walker all day long. And there are offsite teams going to help work with the provider to make sure that's in the chart notes so you get paid. Right. It's not as simple as getting a prescription. What are some of the things that our offsite team is currently working on documentation-wise?
They work on qualifying the chart notes.
So what is qualifying chart notes? I mean, I have a chart note. What do you need a qualified chart note?
Right. Well, technically, like if a patient needs a wheelchair, we do receive chart notes from the hospitals or the doctor's office, but it doesn't stop from there, because these insurances have their own clinical criteria for documentation. So it needs to document this. The MRADLs has to be in there. If it's for a wheelchair, we need to make sure that the house is accessible with a wheelchair and all of the good stuff. So our documentation team member are the one who's responsible to review the chart notes, making sure that we have those criteria noted, and to be able to be sure that once we submit the claim to the insurance, it's going to get paid.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's all about. And every insurance is a little bit different. Like one of the insurances we're dealing with that is just a pain to work with right now for us, just saying, is United Healthcare. I swear they are, well, they're not, come on, United. They're going above and beyond what Medicare requires. And they're asking for things that are even harder. Now, harder than what's required. Now, we have some Spidey secrets that we've been using. Totally legal. Don't worry. It's nothing illegal. But we have been able to work with United to make sure they're holding us, or they're going to adhere to the same standards that Medicare is adhering to. A lot of times you don't know until you figure out how to fight in regards to wheelchairs and chart notes.